Embrace your heritage with heirloom products from Nordic Ware's earliest days at the Nordic Ware factory store. You'll find classics like krumkaka or rosette irons, lefse griddles, and more. Whatever your tradition, you'll find everything you need at the Nordic Ware factory store. And check out their cooking and baking demos every Friday and Saturday from 11 to 3.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. You know, every Monday we like to show you an easy recipe you can throw together for a weekday dinner. We call it the, drumroll please, the Monday night meal.
Brilliant. Five Eyewitness News anchor Paul Folger is here. He's one of our favorite cooks. He has a recipe that he found out about in a bit of an interesting way. Yeah. What's the story here, sir?
Guys, thank you for having me. And I got to tell you about this. So I put on Facebook one day, I said, hey, what's your go-to meal? You know, what do people always request? What do people always want? And so one of these was cranberry baked beans. And I was like, that's an interesting name.
And it's interesting for like, this is a meal.
Yeah.
Right?
And I was like, yeah, so you can do it either way. You can make this a side dish, you can make this a meal. So Kim, she sent me, look at this. She sent me a handwritten recipe. Oh. There it is right there. And then she sent me this nice little card.
Oh my gosh.
And,
wow.
And how nice. And I said, you know what, I'm going to make this for a Monday night meal because it just works out really well. You can make this in a crock pot. You can make this on a Sunday afternoon if you are going to have it as a dinner, as a side. But this can be a Monday night meal, and you can make it in the crock pot. You throw it in the morning, let it go, and you're ready. Okay.
So did she say where the origin comes from? I mean, it seems like a southern dish, but you'd probably have heard of it if it was.
I've not heard of this at all. And so this is, and it's not, it can't be a southern dish because one of the ingredients is a Lunds and Byerly ingredient. Okay. And so I was like, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. So you guys ready? It's really very easy.
Are we going to put everything in there?
So you just take your crock pot and you start dumping things in. So let's start with the bacon. So this is a pound of bacon.
Brilliant.
She likes a brand called Huskies.
Huskies?
And, yes. And so there you go. So you put that in, and that is uncooked.
I like that bowl.
That Pyrex. Long story about that.
There's always a story behind a dishware with you, Paul.
There's a story.
He's got a story for every dish in his house. You know this.
True.
Yeah,
so that's the way it goes. So out of the same collection is a ½ pound of cooked hamburger.
Okay.
So you want to pop that in.
So just cooked like with salt and pepper, or
salt and pepper, just brown it, brown it up.
Gotcha.
Okay. Put that in there.
So then go 2 cans of baked beans. This is Bush's original baked beans.
These are cute size. I like the size of beans.
Be aware of that because when I looked at that, if they don't, I've got a spoon here. If they don't come out.
I think we're doing okay.
Okay, I think this is the 16 ounce.
Okay.
Sure.
So, and that's what you need.
I mean, if you want to get every bean out of there, you go right ahead.
Yeah.
No bean left behind.
This is a 2-bean day. It'll be fine. We'll leave it in there. So this is a cup of diced tomato.
Got it.
Okay, just canned. Put it in there.
Yep.
1 cup of cranberries dried.
Great.
Okay. Oh, one left.
Sorry.
1 medium onion.
All right.
Oh my
Pop
gosh.
it in.
Yeah.
So there's lots of ingredients to this.
You're really bulking up the beans.
You really are, and it's got that meat in there, so it works out. So this is where we add quite a bit of sweetness. This is a cup of brown sugar.
Well, good afternoon.
I mean, if you liked baked beans, this is sweet stuff.
Can you help
me?
me?
There we go. I got you.
I need some assistance, buddy.
Okay, so let's talk about this barbecue sauce. So this is what on the recipe is a Lunds and Byerly maple sauce. Okay, and it has a couple of other ingredients on it. However, I couldn't find it. I looked and I just could not find it.
Did you call Mr. Lunds and Mrs.
I went to the manager at Lunds and I said, I need this. And he's like, I don't think we have that right now. Oh, I think they have a seasonal kind of thing that they go through with their recipes and their sauces. So it's a grilling sauce and it has maple in it. But so the second option was KC Masterpiece. I could not find KC Masterpiece anywhere.
So Kim was sending you all of this stuff? Like,
so
how much were you messaging with her?
So I'm like, rah! It was like 10 o'clock at night. I was trying to find this. And I went and grabbed everything, and I was like, I can do this. So, but the option here is get something that's sweet. A sweet barbecue sauce.
Maybe like a Sweet Baby Ray's. So that might be a good option.
So just pour that in there.
So just pour that in.
And this is how much?
So this is a cup.
Okay. And then what about the rosemary?
And then this is where the rosemary comes in, and you throw the rosemary on this. You'll cook this for an hour on high. And then you'll just turn it down and let it cook a couple more hours. And you just want to make sure that the bacon is done. and then it comes out.
But it has bacon and hamburger in it, so plus all the protein from the beans.
Yes.
I mean,
There you
listen,
go.
it's high on the sugar. It's going to be sweet, but that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Sweet and smoky is the thing that you're going
But
for.
I'm excited for the cranberry because that's the sort of the twist on it, right?
Yeah, it is, and it adds
This
that
is what-
sweetness.
it's got a
You
good
could make this
texture.
as a side for a big meal. You could make it as a Thanksgiving meal. You could do any of that.
I'm 100%
Kim,
for this.
Kim from Facebook.
Kim, you're awesome.
Yeah.
And those are very good. That's like what I want baked beans to be that they never are. They're always like runny and slimy and one note. And this is delicious.
Yeah, these are thick, and have different flavors in them.
Well, that's the
Yes,
thing.
the
I
rosemary.
was actually waiting for the cranberry to be a little stronger. It's not very strong.
It's not at all.
It's not really till the end of that last bite I had that I really got the cranberry.
It's an unusual combination, but I think it works really well.
It's so good.
Yeah, I had never tried this until just today because she sent me the recipe and I was like, I'm going to make it. And I got it done and I was like, I'm going to try it and just see what I think. So
This is delicious.
You serve it with something that I think is savory to kind of balance it out a little bit, a little salad or something.
Now you got to
that
be on the
works.
lookout for that specific barbecue sauce.
I know.
Now that
those are
Lunds
the
and
two.
Wireley's are
It's
gonna get
in the
calls.
recipe. They've got it posted.
Okay.
And so those are the two that, But I think with just some sort of sweet
Yeah.
barbecue sauce, it works.
Yeah,
Paul,
there
you're
you go.
great. And Kim,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks so much. Okay, that recipe. Ooh. Okay, who knew that, Thanksgiving in beans and Monday in beans? It was like all the thing. It's like all the rage.
It's a bean theme. It's a bean day.
Yeah, it's a bean day. Happy bean day,
Oh,
you guys.
gosh.
So we posted that recipe on our website, twinstakeslive.com.
Yes, you can go there, get the recipe. And thanks again to the Nordic Ware Factory Store for presenting our Monday night meal. It is always a highlight here on Twin Cities Live.